Is it worth building an addition to your mobile home or just your home in general? Today, I will use our experiences from building an addition to our mobile home to compare the pros and cons and help you guys decide, is it really worth building an addition to your mobile home? Alright, so I'm going to start by giving you guys a little bit of an overview of what this mobile home addition was that we built. So in 2020, we decided to build a 30 by 25 addition to our 1,100 square foot mobile home. This home already had an existing addition, which was an unused space before. So this was a very nice thing because the concrete slab already gave us a lot of support when building the addition and connecting that with the existing mobile home addition and the actual mobile home itself. Originally, we were thinking that we were going to just build a whole new house instead of building an addition. However, we were really weighing the costs here and it just didn't really make sense for us to do it that way. I have all the parts of us building an addition to our mobile home, so if that interests you guys, please make sure to check it out. So we are going to start off with the pros of building an addition to your mobile home. Definitely the biggest pro is that you can add on a lot of square footage to your home without the crazy costs of actually building a whole new house. This is by far the best benefit of building an addition instead of building a whole new structure, and that is the main reason why we decided to build an addition to our mobile home instead of building a brand new house from scratch. Another big thing here is that it adds on a lot of value to your home. Obviously, adding square footage and, increasing the size of your home adds on more value to your house, because if you have bigger families looking to move into your house, they will appreciate the extra space. In the addition, you can add on a bedroom, a bathroom, or you can just convert it to an entertainment space or just a sunroom. And that's the nice thing here, because you can basically design it however you would like, because you are adding on a brand new part to this home. So there isn't too many individual pros of adding an addition to your home. Like I said, the biggest pro here and the biggest factor people are going to look at is the cost to just add on to their existing mobile home versus building a brand new home from scratch. And that leads us to the cons of building an addition to your mobile home. So although it is much cheaper to build an addition instead of building a brand new house, I do have a video that I talk about in depth of how much we spent on this addition. So if you guys actually want to know the price and total cost to do this, definitely make sure to check it out. It is still a lot of money to actually build an addition, because there's so many different costs that actually go into building an addition. Of course, you have to pay for the permits, you have to pay if you are looking to put in a concrete slab, you have to pay for that, and that is definitely going to be a lot of money. What we did instead to save some money was we actually did concrete piers instead. So this, just kind of saved a lot of money for us, because it would have been a lot more money to actually put it on concrete slab. But there's just so much materials that goes into this, so much labor that goes into this. So if you guys aren't going to do it yourself, you're not going to build it yourself, that is another big cost here. You have to pay someone to actually do it for you. Luckily, we are contractors ourselves, so we did this whole thing by ourselves, which ended up saving us so much money in the end. But like I said, you have to pull permits, you have to make sure everything is done up to codes. Of course, the inspector will be coming over and checking your work, so if you are doing it yourself, you have to make sure everything is done to codes, or else the inspector will tell you to take it off and change things as you go on. So it can be definitely a very frustrating process if the inspector tells you to, change something because nothing is up to codes. But that's why you just have to make sure you know what you're doing if you are getting into this. But if you're going to hire someone to actually build this addition for you, you have to make sure you are finding the right contractor to build this addition for you. And another really big thing here is that your taxes will go up no matter what, especially if you are adding another bedroom or a bathroom to your mobile home. But just in general, if you are adding square footage to your home with an addition, your taxes will go up no matter what. So that is something that you have to look out for. If you don't want higher taxes, then you might want to just consider not building an addition. However, most people, if they are building an addition, they should know that the taxes will go up, and that is something that they are going to account for. Another con here, even though you are building onto your mobile home, it is basically going to be a brand new part in your house. It could even make up 35% of your home, and maybe you decide to change everything in this house and build a whole new roof, because a lot of the times you may have to do that. That is exactly what we ended up doing here with our mobile home addition. Because we basically had 3 levels of roof, we had to build a brand new roof that kind of is all symmetrical and connects everything together. So, it was a whole new roof. Basically, we converted it from a mobile home to an actual house that you can no longer move. But unfortunately, you can't actually call this a new construction home, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. You're not building a brand new house in the end, you are just building an addition. And the last con that I'm going to talk about, and this is a very important one, so if you guys are thinking to actually build an addition, especially if you are thinking to build it by yourself, you have to definitely look out for this. And that is, it is much more complicated to actually build an addition instead of building a brand new house from scratch. This may surprise many people, however, it is true. And this really depends on what your home looks like, how old it is, and things like that, because you know, the older the house is, obviously the harder it will be to work with and connect everything together with the addition you are building. But because this was a mobile home and because it was built in 1968, everything in there was so old. Many things were done completely not to today's codes, so you have to change all of them while you're adding this addition. So this really does make it really complicated. Like I said, since we had 3 different levels of roof, we had to make a whole new roof connecting all the 3 structures together. And in general, it was just complicated to make sure everything lines up with the existing mobile home, the existing addition. We had to change the entire plumbing in the entire house. We had to remove many walls in this mobile home and build brand new walls because the old ones were just so moldy and just so poorly constructed that it would not hold up the addition. So this wasn't just an addition that we ended up building, it was basically reconstructing the entire home, making it into about a 1,700 square foot home. So it turned out really nicely in the end. However, like I said, if you are thinking of getting into this, especially if you have an old mobile home, that is something you have to look out for. It is much more complicated to build an addition to your mobile home instead of building a brand new house. If you guys enjoyed this video and you found this video helpful, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Please put on those post notifications so that you guys are notified when I upload a brand new video. I will link the playlist of all the parts of us building an addition to our mobile home, so if that interests you guys, definitely make sure to check it out. I do also have a full before and after time lapse of us building this addition, so if you guys would rather watch it all in one video instead of separate parts, you can go ahead and do that as well. However, if you would like to see step by step how we do this, how we install the roof, how we do the plumbing, electrical, basically how we reconstruct this entire home and not just build the addition, I recommend watching each individual part. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.